Portraits of Fame channel presents Donna Summer, the life and music of the disco queen. From domestic violence to a suicide attempt, to perishing due to the 9/11 attacks, the battle against cancer, Donna Summer's impactful journey. Get ready to delve into the story of one of the most iconic voices in pop music. She was the diva who ruled the dance floors with her unmistakable disco beat, but her career transcended far beyond the colorful reflections of the disco era. Donna Summer, the Queen of the Night, was not just a passing sensation but a star who shone before, during, and after the explosion of the style that made her famous. And in this video, we will uncover the secrets and tragedies behind the voice that made crowds dance to I Feel Love, Hot Stuff, but also touched hearts with timeless ballads like On the Radio. Join us as we explore the life, twists, and triumphs of the eternal Donna Summer, an artist whose legacy continues to resonate in today's playlists. This is the story of the woman who became a legend. Come with me to the video. Born LaDonna, Adrian Gaines on December 31st, 1948, Donna Summer became the face of 1970s dance music and one of the most influential artists of her time. Unfortunately, her path to fame was anything but easy. In her autobiography, titled Ordinary Girl: The Journey, Donna Summer writes, "I've always been the kind of person who dives into things literally and figuratively, whether or not I knew fully what I was getting myself into." This sentiment can be found throughout the many adventures Donna Summer embarked on in her life. But it all began when she literally dove into a swimming pool and nearly drowned at just 8 years old. After struggling beneath the surface, her siblings pulled her out. She had no idea how long she had been unconscious, but she recalled that when she came to, she believed God had saved her and had a special life planned for her. With a newfound sense of purpose, Donna Summer prayed, "God, please teach me to sing better. You know, I had very low self-esteem as a child. Singing was where I got attention and made people happy." But it took time for Donna Summer to find her confidence. At age 7, she accidentally cut a deep gash on her cheek on a kitchen chair her father was fixing, leaving a scar that made her feel ugly and insecure throughout her childhood. To hide her insecurities, she wore wigs and unfortunately endured teasing from siblings and neighbors. A battle with depression in childhood led her to therapy sessions until age 16. Although the singer later lamented this period of her life, she also stated that it helped her develop a sense of humor as well as an overwhelming desire to prove herself. Summer's musical journey began surprising everyone when, at age 10, she filled in for an absent vocalist at her local church, revealing her captivating voice and signaling the start of a career that would span decades. During her years at a Boston school, Donna Summer showcased her artistic talent, actively participating in school music and gaining popularity among peers. However, in 1967, a few weeks before her graduation, she made a bold decision that would change the course of her life. She headed to New York. While living in Greenwich Village in the summer of 1968, Donna Summer reveled in the countercultural lifestyle, playing with her band Crow at night, sleeping during the day, and strolling in public parks during breaks. During this time, Summer landed a role in the Broadway musical Hair. When asked which European country she would like to perform in, she said Germany. And so, before she knew it, the 19-year-old singer was on her way to Europe. Summer later wrote that she dated another Hair cast member, a man named Ronnie, who was American and black. Donna Summer quickly understood, "I got that the Germans of the liberal post-war generation wanted to make some kind of personal statement about America's civil rights movement. Often, this statement took the form of friendship, support, and work for any person of color from the United States. I was in the right place at the right time." Although Ronnie helped Summer adjust to life in Germany, she found him a bit arrogant, and the romance lasted only 2 weeks. Once on German soil, she not only honed her vocal skills, but also her fluency in the language, enabling her to sing in German and participate in various local musicals. Her musical journey took her to Vienna, Austria, where she joined the Vienna Volksoper, known for presenting a variety of opera, operetta, classical music, ballet, and other forms of musical entertainment. Donna Summer's musical adventure continued to evolve as she embarked on a brief tour with the vocal group Family Tree. The international stage was set to welcome her, but her path held even more surprise and success. Shortly after, while living in Austria, Donna Summer met a man she only referred to as Dr. Mayer, a psychiatrist who believed in the healing power of music. In her autobiography, she wrote the following: "By the end of my first year in Vienna, I was completely in love with him. Summer and Dr. Mayer even discussed marriage at one point, but it didn't work out because the man claimed Vienna was too small a city for the singer." In Ordinary Girl, Summer explains, "Our romance ended, but our friendship didn't." In 1968, Summer released the single under the name Donna Gaines, "If You Walking Alone,"
You're walking alone, can't fight the crowd, and you're pushing the world behind.
on Philips Records. Already in 1971, she released a remake of the song Sally Go Round the Roses by the Janettes. As part of an exclusive European deal with Decca Records, the future disco queen then began dating Helmut Sommer, a Viennese actor she met in Berlin while in the cast of Hair. The couple rekindled their friendship when both were cast in the production of The Me Nobody Knows in Hamburg. They continued to perform together in other productions, and when their last tour ended, they returned to Vienna, where Helmut proposed to her. They married in 1972, and shortly after, Donna discovered she was pregnant. In her autobiography, she describes a morning when she was rushed to the hospital by her husband. The doctor said she was at risk of miscarriage, so the couple decided to move to his parents' apartment, where she remained on bed rest for the rest of the pregnancy. In February 1973, Donna Summer gave birth to her first daughter, Natalia Pia Melanie Summer. The year following her daughter's birth, Donna fell into a deep depression. She found herself facing significant challenges in motherhood, feeling unprepared. Her husband Helmut worked extensively, leaving her alone to care for the child, and she had stopped singing for some time. In this difficult time, she found support in a friend, whom she only refers to as Anna in her book. This friend helped care for the daughter, teaching her how to bathe the child and even putting her to sleep. It was through Anna that Donna met a man named Gunther, a painter and a figure she describes as wild. She felt an immediate attraction to him. Desperate to restart her life, Donna and Helmut then decided on a temporary separation. Sommer moved into Anna's house and began spending more time with Gunther. Although he was a married man, they shared confidences and soon became lovers. Shortly after, Helmut discovered the affair, and, as a result, they divorced. However, Donna, whose surname was Gaines before marriage, chose to keep the surname Summer, making only one change. Thus, Donna Summer with an O became Donna Summer with a U. The singer knew that Gunther, her lover, had a problematic side, including episodes of violence when he was intoxicated. Although she tried to keep her distance, she became emotionally dependent on him. According to her autobiography, when she tried to end the relationship, he reacted violently, kicking doors, assaulting, throwing her into a glass closet, among other things. Despite these problems, this toxic relationship continued for years. On the other hand, in 1977, her life would take a new turn when she met Bruce Sudano, a singer from the group Brooklyn Dreams, while living in Los Angeles. Although both were in committed relationships at the time, they felt a strong attraction to each other. Everything changed after Donna went out with Bruce and his band one night. When she returned home, Gunther confronted her, questioning where she had been. In her book, Summer writes, "Before I could say anything, he grabbed me, threw me against the wall, and began beating me. He threw me into the laundry room where he continued to beat me. I fell, and Gunther disappeared. After a moment, he came back with a gun in his hands. Gunther was charged with assault and deported back to Europe." Summer continues the account. "Marked, bruised, and nearly dead, I realized that God had come to my rescue once again." She subsequently took time to heal and waited for Sudano to end his relationship. Finally, on July 16, 1980, Summer appeared at Sudano's door to confess her love. They then married and remained together until Summer's death in 2012. In the early 1970s, the singer met Giorgio Moroder, the so-called father of disco and pioneer of electronic music. In 1975, Donna Summer shared with Giorgio the idea of a song that would eventually become Love to Love You Baby. As the work progressed, Giorgio made the decision that Donna Summer's version should be released. They were interested in taking the music to the American public, so they sent the track to Neil Bogart, president of Casablanca Records. Bogart had the idea to play the song at one of his extravagant music industry parties. The song was so successful among the audience that they insisted on hearing it repeatedly every time it finished. Impressed with the reaction, Neil Bogart asked Moroder to produce a longer version of the song, ideal for discos. Moroder, along with Peter Mildorfer and Donna Summer, worked to create an extended 17-minute version. Casablanca Records signed her and released the single in November 1975. While radio stations promoted the shorter 7-minute version, discos regularly played the 17-minute version, which would also be included on the album. In November 1975, Summer returned to the United States to promote the record. The moment she landed, she instantly became a celebrity. Limousines, press packages, parties, everything and more. The media expected Summer to maintain appearances as the sexual goddess character she had created for the music, even though she didn't feel that way. In early 1976, Love to Love You Baby reached an impressive second position on the American Hot 100 chart and was certified as a gold single. In addition, the corresponding album sold over 1 million copies. This song, however, generated controversy due to Donna's sensual moans and sighs, evoking sexual intimacy. As a result, some radio stations in the United States and Europe initially refused to play it. Despite these controversies, Love to Love You Baby was a huge success on the charts in various European countries and even reached the top 5 in the UK, despite the BBC ban. Casablanca Records wasted no time and soon released the subsequent album, titled A Love Trilogy, which included the track Try Me, I Know We Can Make It. In an interview with The Washington Post, Donna Summer bravely shared the behind the scenes of her success and revealed the intense physical and psychological pressures she faced. One of the struggles she mentioned was the need to sell an image that did not reflect her true identity. This left her uncomfortable and quite frustrated, as is the case with many artists who find themselves forced to adopt personas that do not represent who they really are. However, the challenges were not limited to her career alone. During a tour in Europe, she faced a delicate situation when her ex-husband, Helmut Sommer, tried to gain custody of their daughter. Given Summer's constant work schedule, Helmut had a valid argument, and there was a real possibility that he could win custody of the girl, making the situation even more complicated for the artist. In the tumultuous year of 1976, while residing at the Navarro Hotel in New York, Donna Summer felt like the world was collapsing around her. With the complexities of her family life and the demands of her artistic career, she found herself losing control over her own life. It was in this difficult moment that an unusual incident occurred. In a moment of deep anguish, Summer reached the hotel window and put her leg on the ledge, contemplating a desperate act. However, a twist of fate intervened when her legs got caught in the curtains, and precisely at that moment, a maid entered her room. This unexpected interruption turned out to be a turning point, saving the singer from what could have been a great tragedy. Within 24 hours, she was sitting in a therapist's office to confront her emotional challenges. She was medicated, but soon realized it was affecting her sleep. It was then that she made a crucial decision. Donna Summer realized that what she really needed was to work on her relationship with God. Shortly after this epiphany, the disco queen recounts that she became a born-again Christian, finding strength and inspiration in her faith to overcome the obstacles life presented her. In the glamorous year of 1977, Donna Summer released the conceptual album I Remember Yesterday. On it, the track I Feel Love reached the 6th position on the US Hot 100 chart and the top spot in the UK. This success earned her the first nomination for the American Music Award for Favorite Female Artist. Additionally, the single received the prestigious gold status while the album went platinum in the United States. Another album that marked that same year was Once Upon a Time. This double album told the modern Cinderella story, taking the listener from rags to riches. The album also achieved gold status in 1977. Summer lent her voice to the song Down Deep Inside. The theme of the movie, The Deep. The following year, in 1978, she shone on the big screen in Thank God It's Friday, a film that enjoyed modest success. And you, who are following us, tell us in the comments, what is your favorite song by this incredible singer? Let's see. The movie soundtrack also included the song Last Dance, which reached the 3rd position on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Both the soundtrack and the single were awarded gold status, and Donna Summer won her first Grammy Award in the category of Best Female Vocal Performance for her rendition of this song. In that same year, 1978, her first live album was released, titled Live and More. This album not only reached the top of the Billboard 200 chart in the United States, but also achieved double platinum certification, selling over 2 million copies. With this feat, Summer became the first female artist of the modern rock era to simultaneously have the #1 single on the Hot 100 and the top album on the Billboard 200 charts. Additionally, she demonstrated her commitment to humanitarian causes by performing at the UNICEF Concert Music Festival, a globally televised event joining other renowned contemporary artists such as ABBA, Olivia Newton-John, Bee Gees, Rod Stewart, and John Denver. This TV special not only raised significant funds, but also increased awareness of children's needs around the world. In the world of disco music, Donna Summer continued to shine with hits like Hot Stuff, Bad Girls, Heaven Knows, Dim All the Lights, and No More Tears. During the week of June 16, 1979, she once again topped the Hot 100 chart with the song Hot Stuff, and the following week, Bad Girls rose to the top of the album chart in the United States. This time was definitely the peak of Donna Summer's career. However, tensions with Casablanca Records arose due to musical direction resulting in litigation. The singer signed a contract with Geffen Records and released The Wanderer, a completely eclectic album. Despite release pressures, the title track reached the top 3 on the Hot 100. The subsequent double album was canceled, but some tracks were released in 1996, such as I'm a Rainbow, Summer released the self-titled album Donna Summer, including Love is in Control and Protection. The successful album She Works Hard for the Money brought the title track, a hit that topped the charts. However, her next album, Cats Without Claws, did not achieve the same success. But fortunately for the singer, the gay club scene was emerging as Donna Summer's star was rising. Her openly erotic and danceable music became iconic within the community. And when her career declined in the early 80s, her gay fans remained among the most loyal. However, Jen Feldman, a writer for The Village Voice, wrote a review of Summer's return at Atlantic City in 1983. He claimed that during the show, the singer said, "It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. I've seen the evil of homosexuality coming out of you. AIDS is the result of your sins. Now, don't get me wrong, God loves you, but not like this." Subsequently, the singer denied making these comments and even tearfully lamented, the loss of her own friends to the AIDS epidemic. She also insisted that many people she worked with in the music industry were gay and that she would never make such a comment. However, the singer's performance in 1989 and a Boston gay pride parade were subsequently protested by the AIDS activist organization. Explaining why she did not respond to ACT UP earlier, Summer said, "I was unconsciously shielded by those around me from bad press and hate mail. If I have caused you pain, forgive me." She ended her letter with biblical quotes from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Although she sent a letter to the group asking for forgiveness, Summer's connection with the LGBTQ community has been tainted since then. A few years later, she filed a lawsuit against New York Magazine for publishing old rumors as facts. As she prepared to release another album, Mistaken Identity, in 1991 the lawsuit was settled out of court, and the details were not disclosed by the parties involved. In the following years, the singer continued to engage with music and special projects. In 2008, she released the album Crayons, which included tracks like I'm a Fire and Fame. This album reached number 17 on the U.S. Top 200 Albums chart, marking her highest position on the charts since 1983. In 2010, the singer was planning to release an album and also released the single To Paris with Love, which topped the Billboard Hot Dance chart in the United States. In the same year, she made an appearance on the television special David Foster and Friends, where she performed with Seal and closed the show with Last Dance. In 2011, she served as a guest judge on the show Platinum Hit. During this time, she was working on new music, including a collaboration with her nephew, rapper, and producer Omega Red. The singer Donna Summer passed away on May 17, 2012, at the age of 63, due to complications from lung cancer. Her battle with the disease was kept very secret, known only to her family and very close friends. The cause of the cancer was subject to debate, with the singer previously claiming it may have been caused by asbestos in the air after the 9/11 attacks on the Twin Towers, an event she witnessed personally. Some reports suggested it could have been the result of her history of smoking in her youth, her continued exposure to secondhand smoke during her club performances, even after quitting smoking, and a genetic predisposition to the disease in her family. What is not in debate, however, is the tragedy of her loss. Summer left behind 3 daughters and her husband, as well as millions of fans worldwide. And so, we come to the end of today's video, once again thanking you for always being here on our channel. Thank you for taking some time to be with us, sharing this great story. See you in the next video, all right?